Hey everybody, this is Chance here with First Choice Property Management. We are at Lantana Meadow Drive, 8917. This one here is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,456 square foot home. And there's a lot of really cool features about it. Starting here in the front, you can see that you have a flower bed around the tree and your bushes that definitely match the entirety of the brick layout of the house, which is super cool. You can almost see that like the eyebrows of the window, the door, and the garage all match that same layout. You have a 2-car garage, a long driveway, and let's take a step inside. Take a look. So immediately upon opening the door, you have a straight shot all the way to the kitchen, the living room, and then the dining area. To the left here, we start with a bedroom that is full size with a double window that looks out into the front yard, a ceiling fan, and a walk-in closet that has racks on 2 sides. Immediately to the right here, you can see we have a full-size bathroom that's actually pretty deep. Here's a look at your vanity. And then stepping from these bedrooms, heading down towards the living room, you have an open area here. And so this little alcove would be perfect for any of your responsibilities if you had like an office, a gaming room, something that you needed to work from home, any of those kind of things. Also maybe just like a second little living room, maybe a staging area for shoes, jackets from the front door. I don't know, but it is pretty spacious here. And as you can see from this side, it does kind of privately tuck you in so you can't see any of the other rooms in this hallway. Across from this would be the washer and the dryer room. And here you can see both the washer and the dryer, and you got a rack for storage there above the units. Taking a step in here. So this is where the house really kind of opens up. You have the kitchen, the dining area, and the living room all open here. With really high ceilings, you can kind of see how it starts to peak up. So at the highest point here, the ceilings are pretty tall. And then from the corner, and then all the way over to this side as well. And you do have windows that run along my right side here, all the way down the wall that look out into the backyard. And so with all of these open, it is very light in here. Super bright, a lot of natural lighting. It looks really nice. And so from the living room over to this section, you would have what I would assume to be your dining room. And that's kind of where it would be for you to decide if you wanted your dining table to sit here or maybe sit in that little alcove back there. And then immediately here to the left, you have the kitchen. And so the kitchen has this really cool island that's inclusive here in the middle of the dishwasher and the actual sink itself. And then it protrudes out far enough for you to have stools or bar chairs that you can sit and actually eat at that if you would like. All of the appliances are stainless steel in the kitchen. And you do have a large pantry here. And here is a look at your dishwasher and the actual sink itself. So placed back here is the larger of the bedrooms, just privately tucked in the furthest back room of the house. And so this room has a large walk-in and then 3 windows that look immediately into the backyard. And taking a step into the bathroom, you have a large double vanity. Here's your lights. You have a large walk-in shower. Then you have some space and your large walk-in closet. And the closet is pretty spacious. It has racks that are twoed up pretty high because of the ceiling being, say it's probably about 8 feet in here. And so you can hang things very high on that second rack. I can't even get up to it. And then here you have shelves. And then upstairs, there's going to be 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom, as well as an open space. And so definitely, there's more room up here for if you did need maybe like a second living room, a play space. I know a lot of the times I say an office, just whatever would best fit. But this open area here, immediately once you come up the staircase, you have a door to the attic, and then you have this open space with 2 windows that look out to the neighbor's really awesome solar panels. And then you have a bedroom to the left and the right, and then the last bathroom. And so we'll start from the left. This bedroom has a window, an LED light, and a closet. And then here is the second bedroom. It as well has a double window that looks out into the front yard, an LED light, and a closet. And then here is the last bathroom, which it is one of the larger ones. It has a full-size shower. It has a double vanity. And then last but not least is the backyard. So the backyard here, it's got some pretty cool features. So starting from the front or the back door, you have this awning that protrudes out to give the little concrete square here some shade. And it's probably almost about the hottest point of the day in Texas here, and you can see that it's over halfway shaded. You have a tree that sits in the flower bed that matches the same brick as the house and the one in the front, so pretty cool. And then you have a shed. You are actually butted up here to like a pretty rural little trail. And so you get a pretty cool little view from your backyard. Here is a look at everything. My name is Chance with First Choice Property Management. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. I really appreciate y'all sticking around to watch the video this long. I hope you have a wonderful day.